That work. One more time. We back again, family. We got
Hello.
Iman with us tonight. This is a special privilege. She hanging out with us. So you got something you want to do tonight. So you should do something.
I want to give people a public service announcement for restaurants, bars, and their employees. Okay.
What is this?
Okay. This is a public service. I don't
How
know.
you spell it?
Plural. Due to unforeseen circumstances, restaurant industries don't have employees.
Come on.
So that means
Mm, mm,
that majority of
mm,
them are short staffed.
mm,
Okay, I'm going to say that one more
mm.
time. Majority
One more
of
time.
them are short staffed. So
Why?
if you are, I just told you,
Because
we don't have workers.
why?
Unemployment, COVID.
And so they getting paid more to stay at home than to go to work.
Technically, when you think about it,
There it
they're
is.
not doing nothing.
Come on, talk about it.
So when you go to a restaurant or you go to, a bar or something, and you are used to a certain experience, we've had a year and a half of uncertain experiences. So
Right.
you have to adjust, adapt. We're not telling you don't come in. That's not what we're telling you. But we're just asking you to please be more understanding about what is going on. You are asking four people to do the job of 10 individuals.
Or 20 to do the job of 30, depending on the size. Yes.
So we understand that the wait times are outrageous. You don't see. It's an empty restaurant. How could it be so long?
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to get your drinks, your food, and still have a nice experience,
Come on.
That is why we tell you the time frame that we tell you. Because realistically, most of y'all are being unrealistic. Realistically, that's the time that it's going to take for us to get the people that are already there, get you, and it still be a good experience. That's my bit.
All right, so to add on to that,
take a deep
breath. What can they do to prepare and make it more smooth of a transaction? Get the customer for the bartender or the waitress or the waiter. Okay, how about having your order ready before they come to the table?
This is true.
I think so, ladies and gentlemen, understanding, I had a restaurant, so now she's in the restaurant business. So what we have to understand is for us as customers, you coming in for a fine dining experience or a dining experience, understand it's a business. So if they're shorthanded because of COVID, it's because the restaurant is trying to operate on a skeleton crew and at the bottom line price to continue to stay open to serve you. Right. So understand they're not making money. Let's be clear with that. So when you go to a restaurant, if you go with your family, get your meal together in your head, get everything that you want. So when your server or your waiter come to the table, you know what you want, give them your order, and then that way you're done with that. Because if they keep coming back to your table, if you want the salt, if you want the pepper, if you need water, if you need mustard, get everything in one spot if you can. But I know sometimes because you're just going out to have a good time. So what I want y'all to understand is that it's very expensive to run a restaurant. And now they're trying to run it with less people. So they don't know how to do this because it takes, a certain amount of staff in order to pull off their restaurant experience. So when they don't have that and you see the lines or you get the slow service, understand it's not the industry, it's just the times. So that's what she's trying to say. So yeah, that was good though. Y'all, and just don't go to a restaurant. If you're going down to be seated, when should they get to the restaurant before it closes if they want to be seated?
No less than an hour before closing. Now, if it's two people, that's pushing it.
Right.
But if you got a party of 4 or more, you're pushing it.
And
you're pushing it. I'm just gonna tell you, you're pushing
right.
it. So, and then when you get the energy that you get, and you like, oh, well, it says online that you closed. Well, let's just come to your house 30 minutes before you go to sleep. And let's see how well you interact with us. We're just gonna knock on your door. We're gonna sit on your couch. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna hee ha ha. We're gonna be like, oh, your bedtime was 20 minutes ago, huh? Oh, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna be extra 30. And then we're gonna see how that feels.
Okay, come
Okay, I'm
back.
sorry.
Come back. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm glad you're back.
All right.
Took
that a little too
did you get it out? Good.
Not
good.
really, but okay.
Okay, a little bit, just a little.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, so
Smaller.
yeah, so the restaurants, good people, they running on a skeleton crew. Corporate's in the frenzy.
Yeah.
So corporate is handing out the day-to-day operations to the general managers. The general managers scrambling for their job, and they handing things down to the managers. The managers are trying to do the day-to-day operations and deal with the staff and the assistant manager. And this is all coming off of a short, tight budget. So corporate is separate from the day-to-day operations. So y'all got to understand, it's not the people who you talking to, it's the corporation that's making them do certain things and giving you the bad service. So when you're talking to your server, it could be at a McDonald's, it could be at a Burger King, it could be, at a sit-down fine dining restaurant, whatever it is. Understand they all going through it, and nobody's is exempt from this. Not right now. They all operating, on a lower budget. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. So that was good, baby. You sure you ain't got? I think you got some more.
No, that's a show within itself.
Okay.
And I think
So,
I'm gonna have to bring some of my server
Yeah,
friends on.
yep. There you go.
And I think we're just gonna have to have
that will help the industry. Yeah.
Respectfully.
That's right. That's cool.
We respectfully tell you, and it's kind of like back in the day, y'all used to have shows. Classes that were like mechanical school, baking, trades.
Mm-hmm.
I think at
Home
least,
all that.
People need to spend at least a week experiencing the service industry. At least. I'm not saying actually doing the job. I'm just saying, hey Jazz.
Hey Jazz.
That's cousin Jazz.
What's going on?
So
yeah.
So I'm not saying actually doing the work, but shadowing someone that does the work, and I mean like shadow from open to close. And I think people will have a little bit more patience. That's like,
especially doing closing. Like when they're closing, yeah, y'all just always try to avoid going to a restaurant. I love you too, Jazz.
We love you.
Always try to avoid going to a restaurant if it's 30 minutes or less before they close. If you're not going in to grab something and walk out, don't do it. Like let them know. Tell them, hey, I know it's 9:30. Y'all close at 10. I just wanted some fries. I appreciate you. If you tip real good up front, they'll get it done. They just don't. They want to know that you're respecting what they do and who they are. That's all they want. So if you're gonna go in late, get something to go and make it quick and simple. Try not to get it fried. Mm-hmm. If you can just get something that you can, put in the bag and roll out, that'd be best.
Also, if you can. People, the service industry makes less than minimum wage. So literally, your $100.
You said you was through.
Okay.
No, but no, I was joking. You need to talk about this for real.
So
you really
that $100 tab that you ran up.
What's the gratuity on $100? At least $15, y'all. That's at the bare minimum. If you got a tab for $100, leave $15. It's 20%, okay?
Yeah.
Because when you go out, okay, now I understand
McDonald's.
if it's tight and you're on a budget.
Then I've been there. Don't go.
I've been there now. Hold up. Let me try to not act like I always had it, okay? Because I know. But when I go out now and I understand the business, if it's $100, you leave $120. If it's $200, you leave $240. If it's $300, you leave $360. So if you got a group of people, because they don't get paid, they get paid off the tip. The more people you got, the more times they running back and forth, getting ketchup, mustard cups, glasses, forks, spoons, ice, water, whatever have you. So if you got the bigger your crowd, the more you tip. That's just what it is. Or don't go. Because they working hard, y'all. Trust me.
This is so true.
They working.
Please.
They working. When you can't see, there's sometimes a situation with the kitchen and the server. When you see the server, that's not their fault all the time because the kitchen is not doing their job. So what you should not do is attack your server. Just kind of find out what's going on. Say, well, okay, I ordered this such and such. How long do you think that'll take? Ask them the honest opinion. I understand that you guys might be short-handed. I'm just trying to get a timeline. Just talk to them. They'll talk to you.
Also, if you are getting steak, anything over medium is about 20 minutes. So stop looking up at your server like my food should have been here, ma'am, sir,
y'all.
Nim. Okay. You got a medium well done steak. Now, if you're not going to a steakhouse and that's not what they specialize in, that's not their focus, it's about 20 minutes.
To do it right.
For you not to send it back, for you not to complain.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go into that. So, a steak is a very specific, particular type of order. So most people are particular about their steaks. It's kind of like a custom-made suit or a garment of clothing. Okay, so if you understand, when people order something like that, they want some specifics and they want it a certain way. So when you order your steak, if you're going past medium, medium well, then you need to wait and let them do their job. But you need to pick a particular steakhouse that specializes in well done steaks, because everybody can't cook it well properly.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Understand that. So let's move on, because we could do a whole show on
I'm about to say
that's
next week's show.
Like, yeah.
Because then I'm gonna have to.
You want to cut it short though, so we can keep going.
No. Oh. I just want to say next week, then we're gonna have to address our culture in the service industry. But I'm gonna leave it there.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So go ahead. We're gonna do your dialogue. That was my dialogue.
So on my
I'm sorry I threw it on y'all.
Yeah. So my monologue is elevation to no, I don't want to say, because I always say that. My monologue is about being in a place in a space that you shouldn't be, being in a place in a space when you try to tell people that's close to you not to do something, but you end up doing what you told them or asked them not to do. Being in a place in a space to where you've grown past that, but this day, today, you there, and you need to not do that. I was there today. I had a really good friend of mine. He came in, and I talked to a lot of people she knows. People put up to the house all hours of the night, in the morning. I talked to a lot of people. Okay, now she don't get to be privy to the conversation, but she sees the people coming, and I don't get to speak on it or talk about it. So today was my turn. I just got cussed out by a good friend of mine. He checked me. And it was good, because when he checked me, I said, like, first, of course, he hit me, and I was like, hold up. You know what I mean? Like, who are you talking to? Like, but they're right. But then when I thought about what he said, because he said, you would have said it to me, and he didn't say it like that. He was much more progressive, y'all. He said, you would have said it like that to me. So, and I said, you know what? I would have said it just like that. So I respected what he told me. I took it in, and it changed my situation. I was getting a slight headache. I had anxiety. Had a lot going on, because I'm in a situation right now. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's coming from a lot of different angles.
Well, all is well.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. It's I'm manufacturing a bigger situation than what it actually is, because it's personal. Yeah. But it's a business situation. All right. So there you go. That's it. So that's my monologue. So I grew today. I got cussed out, y'all, and it was good. I'm telling you, because I go to people I respect, the people who can hold me accountable, for people that listen to me, so I listen to them. So when he cussed me out, I knew it wasn't nothing but love. And so whatever he said, I couldn't be offended, because I would have said the same thing to him. And he was right. So that's it. Yeah, that's me. That's my monologue.
Glad that happened.
Yeah, because you always in a thing, It was ugly. No, it was ugly, y'all. Like, for real, we got to go light right now, but it was almost apocalyptic. It was epic. It really was. I mean, because it could go to the left real bad, depending on how you process it and what you think and how you move on my situation. Yeah, it was. Yeah, very true. Could have went to the left.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the show.
Yeah, let's do it. On a lighter note, let's go. Let's change the energy, because that was you went hard, I went hard.
Just a little bit.
We
have to get
Jazz, you still with us?
No.
Oh, she gone? Okay.
What does a toxic relationship look like? Relationship. Let's be specific. They could be toxic family relationships.
Right. Just a relationship period.
Relationship with your partner.
The word toxic is a new buzzword, a new trigger word, right? It's been around, but y'all using it differently. So just give me in context, what does toxic mean in the context of relationship to y'all? Because it's gonna mean something different to my generation.
Toxic meaning overbearing, overly insecure, the projection of being overly insecure, the in and out of people's lives, convenience. I only mess with you for this amount of time for convenience, or only dealing with somebody because of a physical,
connection
right. And it's not healthy.
Advantage.
Yes.
That's toxic.
Yes.
Oh, see, yeah. That's called life. Okay. See, no, we got a different definition.
In our generation,
right, that's why I asked you.
Overly, like if you're doing it.
Oh, okay. Excessively.
Right. And it's like harming.
Okay. And you're going out to hurt somebody. Okay. I'm not just having a one night stand and it got bad.
No.
You said I'm finna go do A, B, C, X, Y, Z by 5 in the AM. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So all right. So now give me the question again, because I got your definition. So now I'm gonna go back.
What does a toxic relationship look like? And if I'm wrong, correct me.
It looked like the situationships in the life that we all live in right now. I'm being one filthy. I'm being one filthy. Like not 150. It's because the toxicity of it, toxic is, really bad, right? So we got that one video that we put together. It's called "Can Good Become Bad?" It's just the way that we look at things as human beings. We take good stuff and we can make it bad. You can hit the lottery and be broke. Like, how do you win $100 million and be broke? How?
It can happen very quickly.
Well, we know that. That's what I'm saying. But how can you get 200 million, 300 million, 100 million, $75 million when you wasn't going to make that kind of money in a dream that you had? But you take it and realistically spend that. That's a lot. So I think the toxicity is in the individual. I don't think it's the relationship.
But what does that look like? Let's just say I did not know. Right. I don't know I'm in a toxic relationship.
Right.
How would you tell your friend or his daughter that he or she is in a toxic? Like, what traits do people need to look for?
Oh, okay. Let me go overall. Okay.
Yeah.
Overall,
toxic relationship.
Write down a list of the things that they do well and the things that they do bad. If the bad list outweigh the good list, you probably headed to or in a toxic relationship. If you write down the good and you got 1 page of good, 3 or 4, 10 pages of bad, it's time to leave. You're in a toxic relationship. If you see the person and you have the anxiety and you got stress and you upset and you mad and you angry and it's always negative, you're in a toxic relationship. It should be peace. It should be easy going. It should be smiles. You should be have some laughter and happiness in that situation. Not all the time. Not all the time.
You shouldn't feel less than.
And it shouldn't be consistent with negativity.
Right.
Because bad is coming. But it shouldn't be consistent.
Right. Any situation in life, well, not any situation, but most relationships are not always going to be peaches and cream. You know that.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
You don't know.
So
my life perfect. Every relationship I got is perfect. I'm better than all of y'all.
He's totally kidding.
They know that.
I would hope so.
They already know.
Some people.
Y'all, I'm kidding.
Literally.
I'm so kidding. Listen, wait, let me take that back. That was a joke, and I'm so far from. Listen, my saying is, if something ain't wrong,
something wrong.
If something ain't wrong,
something wrong.
That's my saying.
I literally say that at work.
Look here, man.
Dang, I wish. Hey, Tata, I wish you were here.
What's up, Tata?
I wish you were here like 12 minutes ago.
Right. We right. Oh, we were talking about service. Yeah,
we were
man.
talking about the service.
So go back and watch the show, Tata. You're gonna like it. The beginning.
And we'll have to have you on, and we'll have some real conversation.
We need you. For real, we need you. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So back to what a toxic relationship looks like. I'm just gonna speak for our generation. If they suck too much energy out of you.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't
Yeah.
mean like, you know,
Yeah.
oh, I'm having a bad day, they're adding to my bad day. I mean, like, if it literally drains you of your energy and you can't, your time with them is not helping you progress. Nothing good is happening. It's all about them, what they got going on, and their projections, because that's a real thing. You can't let people project.
You just said something deep. I'm gonna add to what you said.
Go ahead.
If they drain you before you see them, while you with them, and when they gone, you in a toxic relationship.
Let
you
it
need to stop
go
today. Like if you before you see them,
cut it.
you got anxiety or you mad and you sad, or you angry, or upset. When you with them, if you all of that, and when they leave, if you all of that, you in a toxic relationship now. But back to what I said though. The toxic relationship can only happen if the individual allows it.
Absolutely.
So if you are not toxic yourself, if you holding and you got your stuff together,
Absolutely.
you won't be in a toxic situation.
Okay.
So that's why I said the toxicity comes
Don't I
from
know it.
the first individual, not the second. Yeah. Yeah. If you water, oil can't what? Mix. So if you ain't toxic, toxicity can't live there. I'm just saying, that's what it is. Yeah. So
All right. Well, okay.
yeah, that's that.
All right. So let's move on. How should people know that they are the problem in the relationship?
Ooh, so this is hard. So
broad. Let's just go
okay,
broad.
bro. Okay.
Okay. That can be
how do you know, right? Because how do you know when you are the problem
in the relationship?
Look at your So if you 25 or older, look back on your past. Look back on your past and get you 3 close people that you respect. You ain't gotta like them. You gotta respect them, because somebody you respect gonna tell you the truth. Somebody that like you will lie to you. So get you 3 people you respect.
I feel like you had a preacher moment.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, because somebody that love you, they'll lie to you to spare your feelings.
Right.
Like today, what happened to me, dude didn't spare my feelings. He cussed me out flat out, but he was supposed to, because I would have did it to him. So anyway, you get 3 people you respect, and you ask them about your past relationships and what they saw, because you can't see yourself outside yourself. Sometimes it takes somebody else to tell you who you are and where you are, depending on what you're talking about, the context of the situation or the conversation. So, yeah, sometimes it takes other people. So get you 3 close people you respect.
Solid people.
Yeah, you got to respect them. You ain't got to like them.
Realistically, don't try to reach out to celebrities.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They have to know you.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying you have to say that. Yeah, because some people will take that and be like, oh, well. No, that actually know you.
Yeah, somebody that
been
you see at least every 3 months on a regular basis, like for a long period of time. Like you can see them every 3 months for 3-4 hours, right? Something like that. That's the bare minimum. But you get to get somebody that knows you. Be around somebody that knows you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This will probably be my last question. How should people start healing from previous relationships? I think honestly, yeah, but I think you're gonna have to go
right. That's what I'm saying.
Because y'all process different.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm glad you said that. Go ahead for the ladies first.
I can't. I can, but I'm asking you first. Okay. Then I'll piggyback because we are.
Ladies first. Mm-hmm. I would say depending. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The younger she is, the more time she can take to process and heal, get therapy or talk to somebody, get it off her chest, go through, evaluate the situation. The younger she is, the longer she can take. But when you start getting older, time gets by you. So I'm going to say by 30, you don't have as long to process. You don't have as long to ponder. You don't have as long to repair, fix, and heal.
Your pool is not as big.
Right. You got to make better decisions up front so you don't have to have something to heal from in your 30s. When you're in your 20s, you can make mistakes. You get down, you fall, get up, wipe yourself off, get right back at it. But when you get into those 30s, you got to start processing a lot better so that you don't have to heal and repair, from the past transgressions or the past situation or relationships. That's in general.
Okay. So fellas,
y'all know what it is. Quit playing. So if you're going into it and you don't want a relationship, tell her. Just tell her, hey, I ain't trying to have a relationship. And it is what it is. Now, you're not going to get your desired outcome because you know that if you lie to her and you deceive her, if you finance her delusion, she's going to give you what you want for a short period of time. And she's going to break out your windows and come up to your job and you're going to get fired. Then you might get locked up and have a baby, right? So don't do that. Just be straight up with her. Tell her what it is. Tell her how you feel. And then you can get the desired outcome or not, but you can keep it moving. You can move forward. So for the fellas, we don't really got to heal. We just got to quit playing. We got to stop chasing women, stop chasing females who don't want us. And we got to stop trying to use material items to attract substance. That's it. That's what I tell the fellas.
I would say for the younger girls, healing should be talking to your friends about it, reevaluating what happened. And I think for ladies, us going out and having a good time or like a good weekend is enough to start healing. I'm not saying you will be healed by Sunday afternoon after brunch. That's what I'm saying. But I also think it's when you have people in younger years, when you have people in your circle that are holding you accountable, like making sure you are not keeping contact with him or them, whatever. You're not seeing them, like you're not going to.
How do they do that? Because
you just have to.
Y'all a little slick.
Yeah, I mean, but again, you have to have that circle of friends that you actually respect.
There you go.
Because see, I'm a friend. I'm gonna pull up to your job. If you tell me you at work and he not there, most of my friends know. If you're really my friend, I will pull up on you. I'll text you to see what you're doing, and I'm gonna pull up to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Or I'm gonna check you there and say, well, you said this a couple weeks ago. Why is it not that? Why is he still around?
You know why.
And then most people are like, well, and I give him that face. People that know me know this face. So I would say later years, just block. No contact. Tata laughed because she know.
So,
because I gave her that look before.
Okay, let's finish. Go ahead. I want to ask them about the blocking.
Blocking.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know. I was blocking majority of contact because we live in an age where there are multiple ways for people to reach you. That just adds to the level of anxiety. You can block a cell phone number. That person has more than one number, they can contact you that way. Social media, if they have more than one account, they can contact you that way.
It's hot.
Blocking,
we tried to make it short, and this is good. Like, I ain't trying to cut you off, but we gotta.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See?
Because
it's good. Man.
I wish I could show you all my block list.
Because I want to get into the block. Like, we'll be here an hour though, because this is good.
Well, blocking is essential.
Okay.
To some people. Honestly, for me, if I have no I'm just.
Do guys now block? Do they do that nowadays?
I don't think guys block. Oh. I think they just leave us alone.
Okay.
Because they leave the line of communication open just in case. Because I've had.
They ain't even thinking like that.
Oh yeah, trust me.
No, they're not. They're not thinking I'm not gonna block you so you can communicate with me.
So they're not blocking us because of what?
Because they're not thinking like that. They saying call if you want to. I'm gonna do what I do.
Well, we are.
Okay, they saying call. I'm gonna do what I do.
I know. Okay.
That's what they're saying. I'm telling you.
Well, that's your generation. These new breeds out here are emotional. Fellas,
I don't believe her. Y'all don't believe.
Oh, okay. Tata, ain't they emotional?
I don't believe.
We might as well all call each other sis.
I hear her talking, y'all. I don't believe it.
I'm telling you.
You might be.
They are
I
emotional.
hope she ain't right.
I mean, you've seen.
I hope. I don't need you right now.
You've seen a couple of emotional states.
To the microphone. Me and the microphone.
Tata said very emotional, Pops. Very emotional. So that
I know.
That thought process you have?
Yeah.
Nah. I know certain females that are harder than most guys that project that they are hard. Like if things got tough, I know some solid chicks that's like, what? Why? And the dude is like, well, you told me, but you said it was gonna be like.
So listen, we're gonna listen, write this down. We need to come back, y'all. We need to do the show on relationships as far as blocking the emotional piece of the young men and the restaurant. Cause this hot, like we could do this for 2 hours, like, but you know we got to go. So let's wrap it up. Like, dang, I wanna, dang,
I
we
didn't know it
got to
was gonna be
go.
this hot.
Yeah, that's what.
I
That's how I go.
I thought it was gonna be lightweight.
So all right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. We want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop and take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job and take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.